Hey everybody, it's Dave Pollen of Parlin Arts and Entertainment. Here again to do another video. So this one's gonna be about the stock market and Robinhood and the Gamestop stock and all that stuff going on. So I had a really bad week. I got involved with all that, and I did not make the best choices. I know it's been a while since the last video I did. I was gonna do a series of videos on kind of like how to, and one of them was going to be how to make more money in the stock market, because I had been doing pretty well previously, and I feel kind of like now my advice on that would just be kind of useless, because I did not make some good choices with everything that's going on. I feel like really the traditional rules just don't apply anymore. So if you've seen anything about what's going on here, basically a board on Reddit was saying, and I don't really know all the details here, but they were saying, go out and buy GameStop and also AMC, the movie theater company, and also a few other different stocks, BlackBerry and several others, and Doge Coin became the new thing a little bit later, and so. Like, I was one of the people I heard about this, and I decided to get on that, but I got on a little bit too late, and I left a little bit too early. I should have held the line, is what they kept saying, and I did not, and I kind of really regret that. It was a bad decision. But I got on a little bit too late, and so it was already pretty high up there by the time that I bought in. But I did end up making some more profit, but I didn't sell it when I should have. Not entirely my fault. Basically, what happened is I went on my Robinhood app, and you've probably seen if you watched my other videos on my product reviews. I did one where I gave them a really good review that I really I use it regularly and I really recommended it before. I'm gonna have to change my opinion on that now after everything that happened. But I went on there and I bought the two stocks. I got GME, which is GameStop, and I got AMC, and I set stop limit orders, which was one of the things I was going to talk about on my how to make more money on the stock market. If you're not really familiar with investing, basically a stop limit order basically just says if it reaches a certain level too high, sell it. If it reaches a certain level too low, sell it. So it's basically like this automatic limit on there that you set in order to maximize your profits and minimize your losses. So I did that. And I like to go with, if you ever read the Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I would kind of base my ideas off some of what he was saying on this. I like to go with, personally, I like if I get greater than like half of the money back, like I get like it's increased more than 50%, or if it's decreased more than 25%. Those are usually like the ranges I go with. So I had $1,000, and I had this money because I previously sold some stocks and made a profit on them. Because I had several stocks for just making dividends off of, and they were all doing really well. But everyone kept saying the market indicators were showing we were going to have like a market crash coming up this year. So I was kind of debating when I should get out, and I got out too soon. So I made several bad decisions here that I'm really kicking myself for. So I basically sold everything really early on, and I should have held because the market kept going up and up. I would have made a lot more money if I just held and then sold later. But I had these kind of like traditional stocks that were doing really well. And so I sold them and I made a profit. I just kind of had this money sitting around that I wasn't investing. And so I was like, I'll just go ahead and take this, like put it all in, put $1,000 in, divide it up between GME and AMC. And so I set these limits to have it sell if it went too high or too low. And it went up, and it went past that point, and it went up to almost double, getting closer to like $1,000 profit. And I got like this message from Robinhood where it was like, your order has been canceled. And I was like, why is my order been canceled? I should have sold. and then they started dropping because basically what happened is they said, we're no longer allowing people to buy these stocks. We're only allowing people to sell them. There's not going to be, you can't buy them. So they all started dropping, and it went way, way down. And so I look at it and see it's past where it would have been the 25% line. It's down like I've lost $600. Like I'm down to like 300, like 400 out of 1,000 or whatever. And that was about like where it stopped dropping. And they had another message they sent me that was like, we cancel your order. So they sent this message. It was basically like, due to market volatility, we're only allowing you have to sell at that time. You can't have orders in place and do it that way. You have to do it like at that moment. And we're not allowing buying. We're only allowing selling. And so. And they kind of pushed it as like, we're doing this for your own good, and I think that's what really upset a lot of people and kind of disillusioned them and made them not like this app, and other people were doing the same thing. It wasn't just Robinhood, it was also Ameritrade, and basically all of them. We're like, we're just gonna not allow people to buy this. You can't sell it when it's a profit, you can only sell it when it's at a loss. So they basically just kind of like rigged the market against us, and everybody just kind of said like, hold the line, and I said hold the line, and this is what I told people, and made me basically just like, hold your stocks, don't sell them, because they were trying to get us to panic sell, and then I gave in and panic sold anyway, and I really regret it, because as soon as they said, okay, we're going to allow people to start buying into it again, start going way back up again. And so I was like, okay, I'm now down to only, like, I've lost $175 as opposed to $600. I'll just go ahead and sell. And then it kept going up, and I should have held. So I went ahead and bought back in again a smaller amount of shares at a higher price with less money. So there's less chance for me to make that back now, and I'm still hoping it'll turn around. And I also put it into Doge Coin, which I've never done cryptocurrency before. Like, I heard about Bitcoin years ago, and I was one of those people, I've always regretted it, not getting, into Bitcoin when I should have, when it was really low, and then seeing how far up it went now. And then after they saw people were taking money out of traditional stocks and putting them into cryptocurrency, trying to make money there, they were like, oh, we're shutting down the cryptocurrency also. And so there was major market manipulation going on, in my opinion, and they keep talking about basically what people are doing online, the Reddit users. They're saying, oh, that was market manipulation. They basically just like crowdsourced, rigging the market, saying, these are the stocks we're going to get, everybody do this, and getting a bunch of people to put in really small amounts, get everything pumped up really high, and all the bigwigs out there said, no, you can't do that. Only we can do that, and when we do it, it's for your own good. And I think that's what has a lot of people upset. It really upset me. And so they tried to shut down crypto also, and so a bunch of people panic sell there, and like all that's going down. So Doge Coin and Bitcoin and all of them, they're all going down. And now apparently they've brought back buying in, and more people are trying to push Dogecoin, so it's starting to go back up again. So hopefully I can make back some of that money. I feel kind of like I was the guy who, was at the casino, put all the money in the machine, got a jackpot, and then put it all back in and lost it all again. So that's why I say I don't feel very confident in my advice right now as far as how to do this anymore, because it's not really playing by the same rules that it used to. Like the game is changing. Basically what I feel like is about to happen, and I might be wrong, because apparently I was wrong before, but I think, and what I've been talking to people online about, is that it really looks like none of these lawsuits are going anywhere. People are suing Robinhood, and it's looking like it's just all going to fall through, because their user agreement basically says, yeah, we can do whatever we want. And also Congress, a lot of politicians are funded by these people anyway, so they're all on the same side. They're not gonna act in the best interest of the people. What they're going to do is they're going to claim they're acting in our best interest by shutting down access to stock trading is more likely what's going to happen. Like, it is probably going to end up bankrupting Robinhood, and so I've had people ask me, like, you know, why do you even still have your money in there? And it's because, well, I just want to get my money back. Like, I put it all back in, I'm hoping I get it all back or more, get a profit, and then I'll bail out. And I'm doing the same thing with Ameritrade. I've got money in there that I'm just going to keep riding until I make some money and pull it back out. But all the traditional stocks, the major ones, the majority of them are all tanking. It's basically only these select ones that people, you know, on the internet said, "Hey, we're gonna pump this up as a joke to screw over the stock market." Those are the only ones still going up, and everything else is going down because everyone's panicking and pulling their money out. So that's exactly what's happening. So it is probably going to end up, you know, bankrupting the system. But what's more likely going to end up happening from that is it's going to mean regular people like me and you, if you're not a rich person, we're just not going to have access to the stock market anymore. They're going to go, you know, they're not going to regulate the market, and these corporations that are doing this, they're going to regulate the ordinary people. That's basically, if history has any bearing, that's what always happens. They're going to say, okay, all you poors out there, you don't get any stocks or cryptocurrency anymore. You messed up the markets. This is your fault. We're taking away for your own good. We're taking away your access to be able to do that. You can only do this now if you're going directly through a broker and you're a rich person buying X amount of stocks that we've approved are the okay stocks to invest in. That's how it's going to end up working most likely. If the conspiracy quote unquote theories are correct, that's the direction we're going right now. And so a lot of people are saying get out while you can, but the problem is that's what's going to cause this crash to happen, is everybody panicking just like they did in the past. So that's why I'm just staying in for now and hoping that doesn't affect me. Staying in the ones that people are saying do buy in, buy the Doge Coin, buy the ANC and the GME, and hoping I can get my money back from that and then bail out before it all goes under. That's basically it. I think that's everything I had to say about that. That's all the major points. You might have noticed I'm just in my living room this time. I just want to do a quick little video on that. I will be back with some more videos. Probably not on investing in the stock market, because it's upsetting, and like I said, it's driven away my confidence. I don't know what I'm doing anymore now that the rules have changed, and I screwed up what I was doing. I gave into emotional manipulation is basically what this all is. They're just trying to use principles and theories of social psychology on the masses to get us to make money for them and not for us. That's what it really boils down to in the end. That's the part you really got to understand what's going on. But I will be back with some more commentary on online dating and my failures there and how you can do better. And basically just like a general live by my mistakes, hopefully, here in some more future videos. But thanks for watching. I hope to tune back in.